All right, today we're pulling back the curtain on a machine you see all the time, but maybe don't really see. We're not just talking about some piece of equipment here. We're talking about the secret engine of our entire economy, that invisible force that keeps our world stocked, moving, and running. No, really, just stop and think about it for a second. That coffee you're drinking, the sneakers you just bought online, even the concrete and steel for that new building going up, how does all that stuff get from a giant container ship or some factory halfway across the world to the exact spot where you need it? Well, the answer is a lot simpler and way more powerful than you might think. Yep, let's get right into it. The humble forklift. This machine is the absolute critical link in pretty much every supply chain on the entire planet. Without it, commerce as we know it would literally, and I mean literally, grind to a halt. So how do you become a master of this essential machine? Okay, so your journey starts with getting qualified. But here's the thing, it's not at all like just going to the DVLA and getting a driver's license for your car. It's a bit different. First things first, we got to clear up a really common myth. There is no single official government-issued forklift license in the UK. It just doesn't exist. Instead, the law, specifically a set of regulations from 1998 called PUA, says that employers must make sure their operators have proper, certified training for the specific type of machine and the exact jobs they'll be doing. So your path to getting certified really just depends on your experience level. If you're coming in totally fresh, you're looking at a pretty comprehensive 4 to 5 day course. But if you're an experienced operator who just needs to get accredited, it's much faster. Think 1 to 3 days. And if you're already certified but just need to learn a new type of forklift, that's usually just a quick 1-day conversion course. And here's some great news. Your certification, once you have it, never expires. That said, the Health and Safety Executive, the HSE, strongly recommends you take a refresher course every 3 to 5 years. And why is that? Well, because rules change, new tech comes out, and safety best practices are always getting better. Staying up to date is absolutely key. So, you're trained up. What's next? Well, now you've got to understand the world you'll be working in. A forklift isn't just a warehouse machine, you know. Its environment can change dramatically, and the rules change right along with it. A forklift can live in 2 completely different worlds. Inside a warehouse or on a work site, your head is on a swivel for internal hazards. Your coworkers, super tight corners, narrow aisles. But the second you drive that machine onto a public road, it's a whole new ballgame. It has to be treated just like any other car or truck out there. That means it's got to be taxed, registered with the DVLA, and fully insured. But here's the bottom line. The one thing that never, ever changes no matter where you are: safety. It is the absolute number 1 non-negotiable priority in every single thing you do with that machine. Okay, so you're trained, you know the rules of the road. Now let's talk about the machine itself. Because not all forklifts are made the same, and picking the right power source for the job is absolutely critical. You're mainly going to see 3 types. You've got your gas-powered ones, which are great for outdoors and super easy to refuel, but they do have emissions. Then there's diesel. These are the real powerhouses for heavy-duty outdoor work, but because of their emissions, they can never be used indoors. And finally, you have electric. Electric is the king of the warehouse. It's clean, it's quiet, 0 cal, but it does cost a bit more to buy up front. And listen, no matter which type of forklift you're operating, there is one thing you have to do every single day before you even think about starting it up: the pre-use inspection. Checking the machine for any faults isn't just a smart way to keep yourself and everyone else safe, it is a legal requirement. Now we get to the real heart of it. This is what it means to be a true professional operator. These aren't just tips or friendly suggestions. These are the absolute laws of operating safely and effectively. Let's call them the golden rules. First and most important, never, ever raise or lower your load while you are moving. Doing that messes with the machine's center of gravity in a big way, and it's one of the main reasons forklifts tip over. The rule is simple: come to a complete stop, then adjust your load. Next up, don't even think about trying to carry a load with just one fork. I know it might sound obvious, but it's a huge mistake. The forks are designed to work together to balance the weight perfectly. Using just one creates a totally unstable lift that's just asking for trouble. And never, under any circumstances, add your own counterweight. A forklift is a precision-engineered balancing machine. That built-in weight is perfectly calculated for its maximum load. Trying to help it out by strapping on extra weight? is incredibly dangerous and can cause the whole thing to fail catastrophically. And the final never for you? Don't stack loads on a sloped surface. Gravity is not on your side here, folks. An incline makes for a really unstable base, and it puts the entire stack at risk of just tuggling right over. Always, always find a flat, level spot for stacking. All right, now for the always rules. And we're starting with the one I can't say enough. Always do your pre-use inspection. This is your first and your best line of defense. It's your chance to spot a tiny problem before it becomes a massive accident. Now, this next one is a crucial habit to get into. When you're getting on the machine, always grip the frame and the seat, never, ever the steering wheel. You see, using the wheel to haul yourself up can actually damage the steering column over time. A solid 3-point entry is the pro way to do it. And finally, always remember, you are not out there on your own. If you run into any issue that you're not 100% sure about, whether it's with the machine, the load, or just the situation, stop what you're doing and talk to a manager. Taking a second to ask for help can prevent a very serious mistake. So, what does all this add up to? It shows that being a forklift operator is so much more than just driving something around. Mastering these rules, having that constant awareness, and being totally committed to safety, it transforms this into a genuine skilled profession. And in our economy today, that skill is in higher demand than ever before. And you know what? That skill really pays off. While an average salary might start around £24,000 a year, a really experienced, top-tier operator can see that number climb all the way to £40,000 or even more. This is a career with real potential for growth. So, as we finish up, it's pretty clear that a forklift operator isn't just a driver. They're a critical piece of the entire supply chain puzzle. And with all the pressures from online shopping and global logistics getting bigger every day, you just have to wonder, what's next? What new skills, what new technologies will define the forklift operator of the future?